Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you two new action figures from
the DC Multiverse by McFarlane Toys.
Alright, so today we're going to take a look at
Etrigan the Demon.
Ooh.
So he is from Demon Knights.
Ooh, yeah, I made him do him.
Yes. and Dr. Fate from Injustice 2.
Oh, very cool. So yes, we recently came across these figures, and hopefully they'll be available to you as well. Let's take a look at the Demon's box first.
Alright.
And so you know his name from, obviously from
DC Comics, yeah.
And his name is?
Etrigan.
Etrigan. Okay.
So he's kind of like, you know how like the Hulk gets angry and...
Yeah.
Well, this is Merlin...
Okay.
bonds a demon to a knight named Jason Bloods.
Mm-hmm.
To him, so that whenever he says like he has like a saying that he says, and he becomes Etrigan.
Ooh.
And they go back and forth. But
and here's some of the other awesome ones that have recently become available that McFarlane Toys has put out.
Yeah.
So now let's take a look at Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. Yeah. So this is I think like the third or fourth figure that they've done from the Injustice 2, but I was really glad to see when they came out with Dr. Fate because he's always been one of my favorites.
And he doesn't have very many figures of him,
no.
You know, or merchandise out there. So yeah, look at the artwork on these. Very cool. I like that. And of course, these are going to come with the collectible card inside with the artwork that's displayed on the back.
Yes.
So you can collect it even if you get rid of the box. So we're going to go ahead and get these two out of their boxes and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, and there they are. They're out of their boxes. Boy, he is very scary looking.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start with him.
Okay, well here is his sword.
There it is. Look at that.
That is really cool looking.
So, I think we have one of those in the Ginsu knife block.
Yeah, we might.
But look at that. There's the handle, and it's got some nicks and some kind of like battle damage.
Yeah, I like that they add that. It's not just smooth.
Yeah, that's cool. And then he has his card. And there it has it. And here's, if you want to pause it, his little story right there. And there's his name, Etrigan. Right there. So you can read about how he came to be.
Yeah.
And his whole story. That was very interesting, especially if you haven't ever heard of him before.
Right.
And then let's take a look at himself. Well, he does come with a stand, as the McFarlane ones do, either like a flying one, or he has the standing stand with one peg and the DC written on there.
Alright, so there he is.
Ah! Boy, he is super creepy. And the only thing that like saves him is the little fins right here. Yeah. Got a little Loch Ness going on.
Fishy ears.
Fish. So his eyes are like red with like a black around them. And he's definitely got a grim expression. Brows are down, his lip tucked in. It's very creepy looking. He's got the metallic red here, along with the his breastplate and the armor right here. Look at the detailing on this. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, they did a really excellent job on
and
him.
then this part looks all scaly.
Yeah.
You know, get that dragon scale or that alligator vibe. That's really cool how they did that. I don't remember anything having quite this scaly look to it.
Yeah.
You know? Kind of Aquamanish. But this one is a little bit more pointed than rounded off scales.
Yeah, it definitely has like a dragon scale.
Yeah, like a dragon.
Yeah.
And then we have his his belt buckle. His outfit in the back is like pliable. He's got like a half skirt.
Yeah.
But anyway, this will allow him to have more mobility and in his articulation. But I like the detail. Look, even to the strap coming around here and the detailing even on the back. Yeah. You can follow. The details never disappoint. And look at all the spikes he's got on his what do you
On
call
the
that?
gauntlets?
Forearm. Yeah, there you go. You know all the words for it. These are pretty sharp. Wouldn't want to step on him in the middle of the night. So, and then these, very cool. This is definitely like knight armor.
Yeah.
Stuff. And
yeah, this is more of a like and I think it says on the box like Demon Knights, which is like a group that he leads, which has like the whole medieval
those
look.
feet.
Like a lot of times in the comics, he has more of like I think it's like red and yellow outfit that's not all armored up like this. But
I like this version. I mean, as much as I can because, he's not. But we said he's kind of an anti-hero.
Right.
But anyway, so he's got the folds going on this side, and they're not even identical on this side, so I think that's really cool. It gives it a little bit of, what was I going to say, that canvas-looking material. So, and then he's got the folds up here and the collar.
And then one of the things that I always thought was cool about the character and kind of added to him was the fact that he always spoke in rhymes.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Everything he says rhymes, which is kind of a cool thing.
He's like, come show out my articulation before
Nothing rhymes with articulation.
Tell it to the nation.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
He's like, don't bust on me. She made me do it.
So let's see. So the neck articulation, gonna go back and forth. He can look down with the collar, not up so much, but definitely down. Even with the shoulder guards, they're attached to the cape, so he can do like full T at the shoulders, and he has like the double butterfly shoulders to give him more range of motion, and they will rotate as well as and twist as well as bend. He has the elbow, and then of course the wrist, and the wrist will bend as well as twist. So that's cool. And he has the 2 points, the waist and the torso, or the waist and the mid-torso for the torso articulation. He has good range of motion at the hips. He has the double knee, the ankle, and the toe.
Ah!
So
And actual toes.
Yes, and he actually does have toes. And the ankle will rotate as well as bend.
Very long toes.
Very cool.
Alright, now let's show off Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate.
So he does come with the flying stand, and then here's his collector card. Very cool. And on the back, his real name is Kent Nelson. And there's his bio if you want to
He's actually going to be in the upcoming Black Adam movie with Dwayne Johnson. He'll actually be played by Pierce Brosnan, so
Ooh.
that'll be interesting. So it's cool that they did this version, but I'm sure that McFarlane will end up doing a movie version once the film comes out, which will be cool.
That's true. Alright, so there's the flight stand. Those come with heroes that actually, well, any of the figures that actually fly.
Yeah.
Or levitate. Because he just look like, ooh. But he does, like you said, like the kind of like the Doctor Strange kind of flying.
Right. Yeah, he's like a Lord of Order, so he's kind of like the DC version of Doctor Strange, because he's like.
Oh yeah, well they're both doctors.
Master of magical. You gotta be a doctor to do magic.
Apparently. So his cape goes all the way down to his feet almost. And whereas this is like a deeper brassier gold, this is like a really pale yellowy gold. There's a thick part right here. I don't know exactly. I was trying to see if maybe it was. No, it's not. I thought maybe it would stay, but there's the detailing on his. Very cool. His attaches to his breastplate as well. He did it too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then he's got the symbol right here. Very cool. Pointed armor on his eye. I don't know what's going on with his eyes there. But I think it's just a white inside of there.
They're probably like whited out, like to
Yeah.
show like the what, like, powers or...
Yeah, there's his ears. And he's got the same, what did you call the symbol?
The Ankh.
Okay, very cool on his shoulder pads, or shoulder guards, and then his gauntlets. And on that side, he does have a lighter patch of blue here, like a royal blue. And this part does look like a super dark navy.
Yeah.
And then he's got some brownish or burgundy, really deep brown in the middle there. As well as his little skirt thing. And the texture's even different on this, can you tell?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. It just makes all the different textures just really bring out all the different layers of each figure. He's got the same symbol on his knee and on his shins, which looks like, I thought maybe this was some more writing.
Yeah, it might be like hieroglyphics.
Yeah, could be. And he's got some fancy shoes with the gold on there. He does come with one hand that's like a grippy hand, and the other one is a fist. And he didn't come out with any like swappable hands or anything.
Right, yeah.
Alright, so did you want to show off his articulation? It's basically the same?
We can look at it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be the same. So like the neck articulation. Now, of course, the helmet's going to keep him from really looking down much. I mean, he can to a little bit, and it will keep him from looking up. But other than that, he does have, he can go back and forth. He can do the full T at the shoulders, and he also has the butterfly shoulders, and they will rotate and twist as well as bend. He actually has the double elbow where Etrigan had the single. And I think they both, it looks like, there's the bicep swivel at the top. And then, of course, his wrists will bend. And then, of course, twist and bend. He has you can hear like the clicking at the waist, and then he has like I'll tuck his shirt back in there to like crunch forward. So he has like a different mechanism for, whereas Etrigan's kind of twisted, this one really does more arch and bend.
He's a demon, he's twisted.
Yes. So he has this, the bottom part here is going to limit his range of motion at the hips, but he does have good range of motion there. He also has the double knee, the ankle that will rotate and bend, and the toes. So he is a cool looking character.
Okay, so there you have
Etrigan the Demon
and
Dr. Fate.
So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.